Trump too. This man, his loyalty, empathy in the President Trump, the man I have known, whose truth is marching on. It is a dark America. Nobody I trust more. Man, darkest hours shows care his acts.
A man who slept in the darkest hours.
To be the 27th United States.
The 47th president of the United States is a.
May God bless President.
How do you feel?
And wonderful
How do you feel about?
family.
How you?
The very first the White House
I'm gonna give you.
You have well, once secure to go to paper.
Loud in, I don't know.
Do it properly.
If you got it,
Your commercial.
come on, if you would like. Sure, this is going to be one here tonight.
So great, everyone.
Are you watching each tonight? What are your thoughts, Steve? Opinion. How do you feel about, how do you feel like this? I'll tell you how I feel. One word. Had a conversation, brief, I guess, where they said not a free world, and that I why this world shouldn't be free. So we're not getting good stuff here. Fine on TikTok, but look at that. 5 out of 10, the network jamming us. We try to get to the matrix, they jamming us. Signals, guys. We're gonna power through it. Yeah. So let's get the QR code up. Emerald Tablets. Man, you gotta free yourself. You gotta free yourself. Following this dog and stop letting these people turn y'all against people and do deport. What makes me, because perpetually, run out. No time is run out when you can't even on here. So if you were to search for the name of Adolf, if you search Adolf blank, you get nothing. get nothing.
You don't need this
Get nothing. Okay.
guilty.
Be
Proof is in the
clear.
coverage.
If you want to know
This is the truth about
then
President Trump.
control, just
And I have
you
and
can't
love.
question. So
it's a down for America. But there's no
I'm
way
here
I
for the
trust
little
more in
guys.
this moment.
Fight for the little
This
guys, and you know,
shows up and always
really. Yeah. Live. It's my and that's what I know how. I'm not the best.
thank you. Bless you. May God
Come on it.
is wonderful.
I'm working on it.
Bless
We-
America. Thank you.
Got it.
From the first day that we take the White House the worst president in the country. I agree.
You know,
We're going to have pure, beautiful.
All right. We're take a commercial break. Very good
it's
friend
not a
there,
good
Steve
program. Out. I learned
on the stage at the
I've
RNC.
helped
More speakers.
right? What
Dealer.
what I've learned, the pilgrim has been through. The pilgrim is not doing none of that.
A man who in the dark
Yeah.
hour shows up. Kind of man we
I don't want to Euro Indian. What's wrong with y'all?
may God their life, family. May God bless America.
House from crooked Joe Biden, president in the history of our country.
I mean, but what I am is honest. I'm going to be honest to you, man.
We're going
Probably
Your sound
pilgrims
need to take a
interested in
quick commercial.
this. Like,
Just heard from
you know, the
Call-
Africans, you know, we watching
and
Tyler Perry movies and
the RNC.
You gotta be
you know, they ain't that's fine. Some of the pilgrims they first came here, man, down. Like great grandpa Herman, you know, and Dutch they name I mean from Trump. But they was
Our duty to put the values of
it's just I don't know. Some fun here, man. You know, and I see a trigger. This trigger. I'm like, that's what they do. I know. I don't know. Because of any be the programs. I gotta tell you, they did with the
every attack Trump only in our movement.
we don't have to that the creation
share nations still
To
are the
this
only crime in
shit
Russia.
ain't no- look at Senator. They are billion had gold not for his 30 found him guilty. He's thinking about resigning. He's thinking about resigning. These pilgrims, man, it'll put these again. I'm not going to let it oppress my family. That's really let
America
give two shits about
to hold
anybody else. That's no one shit. I do. Right? Still perpetuating to people or to credit. It doesn't matter what matters. I found out what matters, man, and it's what you think it is. It's not what you know. You have to know your rights. You don't have
We're
any.
ready. And
If you know your rights, then you should know how to. One another. Extra. I'm more than I am talking. When I did that, filing, everything that So what happened? He was, decided now in order for me to subscribe, he's a minute. He's seen what I know for a fact. Because I'm the only one doing it. And now to pay to so I care. He didn't care. He didn't could read. I was different of my New York said that, you know, so that just happened. Did of X payments really, because it's just ridiculous, man. They get in the way because like on the street, I stream my network, so it's we even out from time to time talk over it or explain it or something. You never know. I'm just going to jump on. They want to back whatever that is, but that's you know, and that's fine. Really, what I'm for. So just deferring to the view of executive agency officials about federal statute. So that's the Chevron. What they're applying Chevron. That's what that's about. Judges didn't, which is a statute. Judges didn't add to the Constitution. If the ruling or if the law was ambiguous, they could at that time the agency's rules because they would be perceived to be the experts. Make a long story. If I had I was waiver or yeah, if I had a slave owner agency rules as to what the subject matter is or controversy. You know what I'm saying? The judges were require in fact, you go all the way back to all of the common law. See, that's where we're at now. We're in the common law. No more. There's no more of that. We're going off the. This is what this means to me as justice. From court to surrender or to waive it. What does that look like? Why is that so significant? I'm on my rant. All right, I figured it out. I'm on my rant now. All right, here you go. This is what's happening. Let me turn this because it's coming. I mean, you know, E.F. Hutton. When I talk, people listen. We go, there was this is for everybody, right? Because they were doing the most respectful executive branch interpretations because the office and master of the subject may well have drafted the laws that it so that's where this is watershed. This is landmark. This is what is hush hush. It's if you don't believe it, if you can go on, you put in Chevron, I mean CEVR, and you know you're gonna see you know what people are talking about, but none of them are really talking about it, like what it means to me. Because now, all right, so I'll give you an example. A lot of paperwork that I used to put in, and a lot of us, and you know, and say the sovereignty field, a lot of paper, and it was always met bureaucratic mumbo. Well, that first, and like all win-win, no matter what. All you finished proceeding for the court is all relevant questions of law and interpret relevant constitutional and statutory provisions. You can just T-shirt. Oh, here you go. This look at that. I can put that on the T-shirt. Somebody put at that. We're going to eagles fly and decide for these dark senses, but if Chevron deference cannot I read it as deference to an agency's formulation of policy. So that's or you don't need core insurance. You knew what you didn't need. If you you wouldn't. That's so. can snatch these devils out of our hands. Because and when I read that, I could be that you're not ready to have, I'm cooled out. I'm scared to go back and read again. I mean, I don't know about me, but I swear, I'm afraid of me. I don't even be saying nothing. And no portion of any specific species. Nobody will ever tell you that. These greedy banksters, and when you know they pilgrim against the Indian. Look, they sent the pilgrim over here. They that turned them against us. They said, "Look, pilgrim, y'all can go over there and just take over that shit, and that'll extinguish your debt. Whatever happened, just happened over there. Y'all can set up y'all making your own over there, own rules, and go ahead." Pilgrim said, "Well, shit, who are these black motherfuckers here? Oh shit, they run around here, shirts on and shit, and they running around and they don't even know. They looking at us like we meal tickets." Man, so it went down. They got together. Pilgrim said, "Listen, this here, y'all see this shit? You know what we was doing back then? We came over here in the steerage. We came over here in the steerage. Y'all came over here in the steerage. Y'all wouldn't even talk about deport them over. Y'all came over here in the steerage. Look it up. Like, stop playing with me." That's why I'm like, y'all better be cool and cool out. I told you, I'm here to free the souls of men. I'm telling you, man. Y'all better cool out. Y'all doing the wrong things. So, like I said, back to what. Let the pilgrim set government here on this land, and the Pope, through a papal bull, decreed that anything. That's why they just apologized for that shit. What they did to the indigenous people. They put out a decree that they could come over here and even it's like Eddie Murphy. They was the slaves, and we came for that need that because that's to that point really feel disrespected. We're like, oh, really? Like, you really feel disrespected when they got you going around calling yourself black? Like, you black? Oh my, black? Oh God, that's the deepest chasm that I have to cross over to get to you, because once you that's why I'm on the Shug White. Like, I'm so cryptic with it. I just want to show people, even when I fill out forms and stuff, man, they be like, what's your, I be like, white. I'm white. Because it's not even a race, it's a status. You think race is a fact, but it's not. We've been put to sleep by the spell of English. English is a spell. You damn yourself just by speaking it if you don't know what you're talking about. So yeah, so it's a thing called legalese. Like most, like the ones who, yeah. So we under Roman canon law. This is the Roman Empire. Yeah. We lost, man. We are, you know. But again, we got some legs to stand on, because guess what? Vast estate. To a vast and glorious fortune. You understand? But came from Africa. And I'll be saying this to people, and it's like nature to me, but man, it does not resonate with them. I was like, hey, that means you don't have no rights to this land. That flies over people, I guess. And that's the biggest thing. I have no claim to this land, or that you don't get land. They would tell you that you are American, which denotes that from over in Africa. But what do they put? The pilgrim is just an American. I'm an American. I'm a damn American. You know what I'm saying? I'm a European pilgrim. I'm a German pilgrim. I'm a French pilgrim, Scottish pilgrim. I'm Irish. Say that. I'm American. And they created gangs and shit. That anybody that didn't agree with the Americans, they will fuck you up. That's what y'all think. You think the Ku Klux Klan was for, jackasses? The Ku Klux Klan, they was there to, like, if you tried to tell, and you see these people, they took the Bible once because they didn't, man. They came over here and they seen these artifacts and they saw, and they said, holy shit, none of us is in this Bible. This Bible ain't about none. When they figured out that the Bible wasn't about none of them, and that's when they decided to lie. They didn't do that. They lied. We was over here, but more importantly, we had government structures and things like that, and both sides, because Indians who said, screw the other Indians. Good guy. All Indians weren't good, so that's that. I was even programmed to be a bad. I know I was programmed to be a bad guy, but I reversed the program. Now I come here and all these good facts. It's only going to get better. I'm only coming over here and tell you more. Yeah, you educated, which is my favorite saying. But these are just things you should know. Article 3 of the Constitution assigns to the federal judiciary the responsibility and power to adjudicate cases and controversies concrete disputes with consequences for parties involved. Man, Cochran could see me now. Herald a lot of the lawyers. Well, whoever come on my page, if you know one, go get him. You can bring him on here. He would never do it. They're smart enough. They know they would never. But they count on one thing. They count that you're not smart enough to know what I'm saying or even add it. Because guess what? For a long time, neither was I. Neither was I. But I would have gave a lot. I was going to say I left something, but you never want to curse yourself like that. I was going to say I would have given a lot to have the information disseminated and put together in a form and a package the way that I have done. So I would have, the game would have been 10 years ago if I would have had to. It was semblances of it. It was semblances of it, but it was never this. It couldn't have been this because Chevron just passed. So now, the new breed of legal eagles, which me with eagle, I'm a dragon. I'm a dragon. I don't even know what made me. I went to California. I don't even know what made me put this dragon on me. I don't even know where it came from, but it was like the dragon gets smiled. This is done. This is crazy too. This is another thing that I found very, 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 very interesting. What's this? I found this very interesting. There's at least 30 Bible verses that mention dragons. See that? At least 30. So now what? Gotta be kidding me. Oh man. So you know it'd be fun. Just go on notes is fun, man. I be in here. Sometimes I don't know where this stuff comes from, man, but it's all in here. So let me just give you another one. Let me give you another one here. This is from when I filed my death certificate. Do you know you're dead? Do you know you're pronounced dead already? I can't make this up, man. It don't make me happy to have to say these things, but I gotta say, if I keep this stuff inside, I'll bust. I'll bust if I keep this stuff inside of me. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. I'm just going live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and something else, TikTok. Just because I gotta sneak this. Have you heard the Bank Secrecy Act? If you ever heard of the Banking Secrecy Act, put one in the chat or just tap the screen. If you never heard of the Banking, if you've never heard of the Banking Secrecy Act, just welcome. I don't need any accolades. I don't need you to share the love. I do this to myself sometimes, man. I be sitting and talk to myself because there's nobody for me to talk to. Because who talks like this anyway? The definition of a financial institution, BSA, includes companies. FinCEN has the authority to issue rules defining investment companies. How many of us here are registered in FinCEN as a money service business? Are we? And maybe you should, maybe if you're not registered with FinCEN business, you might want to pay attention. Secrecy Act, codified as 12 USC 29B. These are very obscure codes. Respect the code. Pirates respect. If you don't know these codes, the pirates ain't gonna respect you. You can't go over there. Hey, pirate like shut the hell up. But they can't even do that anymore. So what's happening now is it's open source banking. If you know about federal banking currency, you know how to create, if you know how to do that, then you're okay. You can get what you want. So you get a correspondent account. It's deep. You have defenses and recoupment. You can recoup your losses from this investment that they're holding. Who are your stakeholders? They holding your investment. You can cash out. I don't know. Like I'm in the portal for the cash out. Y'all, you can cash out, man. You have to be there, but this is a lot, man. Like this is an absolute tremendous lot. Like for me, even going back over it, because I learned so much so quickly, and I just took like certain relevant points, but I was like, "Ooh, I'm going to come back," because you have codes 46 U.S. code 53724. I'll repeat that: 46 U.S. code 53724. You have rights to secure property, I should say. Rights to secure property, right? So anything in your name is secure property. It's already secure because it's a government obligation. You came to that all that belongs to the government. Government created all your debt. You send it to them. You send it back to them. They pay for everything. You don't pay for nothing. You can't pay for nothing. You don't have no money. You don't have money. How can you pay for something if you don't have no money? Show me some money. If you have some money, show it to me. I guarantee you don't have any money. That's the thing. And that's why you got to see a lot of scriptures. I didn't know why these scriptures would always come to me. But thou art rich in the kingdom of heaven. Thou art rich in the kingdom of heaven. That's it. Man. This is hell. If you first of all, you're not your physical body. You're not your body, and you don't got no fucking real money. I'm sorry to break this off, guys. Damn, man. So, but it's not what you know, it's what you can prove. And what I can prove is that you're asleep right now. Think you're awake. You're really asleep. And when you're asleep, you're awake. And God bless you. I hope this shit gets to you. All right, because this is how I talk. Listen, to all chief executive officers of all national banks and all banking authorities, chairman, board of governors of the Federal Reserve System, chairman, federal deposit insurance company, conference of state bank supervisors, deputy controllers, districts, assistant deputy controllers, district counsel, and examining personnel. Did I leave anybody out? Because I called them right out. I went to one of their publications and I saw it saying something that, all right, let's go on. This is dated August 6, 1999. Your agency warned about the circulation of worthless instruments entitled sight draft. These items falsely state that they are payable through the U.S. Treasury and continue to be printed for payment at banks and other businesses throughout the United States. In addition, your agency contends that sight drafts described in the OCC Alert 99 other forms of worthless items entitled bill of exchange, due bill, and redemption are being presented for banks and other businesses. Regardless of how these documents are titled, whether they appear authentic, they are not payable through the U.S. Treasury or the comptroller of the currency, and they have no financial value or legal validity. Wait, there's more. These worthless instruments usually have one or more of the following characteristics. They are created to look like a standard bank check, or are printed to resemble some type of collection item. They state the instrument is payable to the U.S. the comptroller of the currency, or the commissioner of the Internal Revenue Service. There are no account numbers encoded in the MICR print along the bottom edge of the document, or they list invalid ABA routing numbers. And the person signing the document is not authorized by the U.S. government to issue such instruments. Look, in their rebuke of it, they tell you how to do it. This is what I'm like. These people are, they just think that we are absolute idiots. So let's go on. It says the creation and presentment of the document may be a violation of 18 U.S.C. 514, fictitious obligations. And the first fictitious instruments may be subject to criminal prosecution. If one of the documents presented at your institution for payment, do not return it, retain the document, and file a suspicious activity report, a SAR. We call them SARs. Deliver the original fictitious instrument and a copy of the SAR to the Office of the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Please also provide the OCC with a copy of the documents and the SAR, full stop. And so I go on at this point, that's when I come in, and I was petitioning. So I come in and I say, petitioner contends that the OCC does not know legal tender from all debt means. So they don't know what legal tender from all debt means. And I go on to say, petitioner here declared that the foregoing excerpt is repugnant